Law 1. The field of play. 1. Field surface. The field of play must be a wholly natural or, if competition rules permit, a wholly artificial playing surface, except where competition rules permit an integrated combination of artificial and natural materials known as a hybrid system. The colour of artificial surfaces must be green. Where artificial surfaces are used in competition matches between representative teams of national football associations affiliated to FIFA or international club competition matches, the surface must meet the requirements of the FIFA Quality Programme for Football Turf, unless special dispensation is given by the IFAB. 2. Field markings. The field of play must be rectangular and marked with continuous lines which must not be dangerous. Artificial playing surface material may be used for the field markings on natural fields if it is not dangerous. These lines belong to the areas of which they are the boundaries. Only the lines indicated in Law 1 are to be marked on the field of play. Where artificial surfaces are used, other lines are permitted, provided they are a different colour and clearly distinguishable from the football lines. The two longer boundary lines are touch lines. The two shorter lines are goal lines. The field of play is divided into two halves by a halfway line, which joins the midpoint of the two touch lines. The centre mark is at the midpoint of the halfway line. A circle with a radius of 9.15 metres, 10 yards, is marked around it. Measurements are from the outside of the lines, as the lines are part of the area they enclose. The penalty mark is measured from the centre of the mark to the back edge of the goal line. Marks may be made off the field of play 9.15 metres, 10 yards, from the corner arc at right angles to the goal lines and the touch lines. All lines must be of the same width, which must not be more than 12 centimetres, 5 inches. The goal lines must be of the same width as the goal posts and the crossbar. A player who makes unauthorised marks on the field of play must be yellow carded for unsporting behaviour. If the referee notices this being done during the match, the player is shown the yellow card when the ball next goes out of play. 3. Dimensions. The touchline must be longer than the goal line. The length of the touchline must be between a minimum of 90 metres, 100 yards, and a maximum of 120 metres, 130 yards. The length of the goal line is between a minimum of 45 metres, 50 yards, and a maximum of 90 metres, 100 yards. Competitions must determine the length of the goal line and touchline within the above dimensions. 4. Dimensions for international matches. For international matches, the length of the touchline must be between 100 metres and 110 metres, 110 yards, and 120 yards. The length of the goal line must be between 64 and 75 metres, 70 yards to 80 yards. Competitions may determine the length of the goal line and touchline within the above dimensions. 5. The goal area. Two lines are drawn at right angles to the goal line, 5.5 metres, 6 yards, from the inside of each goal post. These lines extend into the field of play for 5.5 metres, 6 yards, and are joined by a line drawn parallel with the goal line. The area bounded by these lines and the goal line is the goal area. 6. The penalty area. Two lines are drawn at right angles to the goal line, 16.5 metres, 18 yards, from the inside of each goal post. These lines extend into the field of play for 16.5 metres, 18 yards, and are joined by a line drawn parallel with the goal line. The area bounded by these lines and the goal line is the penalty area. Within each penalty area, a penalty mark is made 11 metres, 12 yards, from the midpoint between the goal posts. An arc of a circle with a radius of 9.15 metres, 10 yards, from the centre of each penalty mark is drawn outside the penalty area. 7. The corner area. The corner area is defined by a quarter circle with a radius of 1 metre, 1 yard from each corner flag post drawn inside the field of play. 8. Flag post. A flag post at least 1.5 metres, 5 feet high, with a non-pointed top and a flag, must be placed at each corner. Flag posts may be placed at the end of the halfway line, at least 1 metre, 1 yard, outside the touchline. 9. The technical area. The technical area relates to matches played in stadiums with a designated seating area for team officials, substitutes and substituted players, as outlined later. The technical area should extend 1 metre 1 yard on either side of the designated seated area and up to a distance of 1 metre 1 yard from the touchline. Markings should be used to define the area. The number of persons permitted to occupy the technical area is defined by the competition rules. The occupants of the technical area are identified before the start of the match in accordance with the competition rules. They must behave in a responsible manner. They must remain within its confines, except in special circumstances. For example, a physiotherapist or doctor entering the field of play with a referee's permission to assess an injured player. Only one person at a time is authorised to convey tactical instructions from the technical area. 10. Goals. A goal must be placed on the centre of each goal line. A goal consists of 2 vertical posts equidistant from the corner flag posts and joined at the top by a horizontal crossbar. The goal post and crossbar must be made of approved material and must not be dangerous. The goal post and crossbar of both goals must be the same shape, which must be square, rectangular, round, elliptical, or a hybrid of these options. It is recommended that all goals used in an official competition organised under the auspices of FIFA or confederations meet the requirements of the FIFA quality programme for football goals. The distance between the inside of the post is 7.32 metres, 8 yards, and the distance from the lower edge of the crossbar to the ground is 2.44 metres, 8 feet. The position of the goal post in relation to the goal line must be in accordance with the graphics in the laws of the game book. The goal post and the crossbar must be white and have the same width and depth, which must not exceed 12 centimetres, 5 inches. If the crossbar becomes displaced or broken, play is stopped until it has been repaired or replaced in position. Play is restarted with a drop ball. If it cannot be repaired, the match must be abandoned. A rope or any flexible or dangerous material may not replace the crossbar. Nets may be attached to the goal and the ground behind the goal. They must be properly supported and must not interfere with the goalkeeper. Safety. Goals, including portable goals, must be firmly secured to the ground. 11. Goal line technology, GLT. Goal line technology systems may be used to verify whether a goal has been scored to support the referee's decision. The use of goal line technology must be stipulated in the competition rules. Principles of goal line technology. Goal line technology applies solely to the goal line and is only used to determine whether a goal has been scored. The indication of whether a goal has been scored must be immediate and automatically confirmed within 1 second by the goal line technology system only to the match officials, via the referee's watch, by vibration and visual signal. It may also be sent to the video operation room, known as the VOR. Requirements and specifications of goal line technology. If goal line technology is used in competition matches, the competition organisers must ensure that the system, including any potentially permitted modifications to the goal frame or technology in the ball, meets the requirements of the FIFA quality programme for goal line technology. Where goal line technology is used, the referee must test the technology's functionality before the match as set out in the testing manual. If the technology does not function in accordance with the testing manual, the referee must not use the goal line technology system and must report this to the appropriate authorities. 12. Commercial advertising. No form of commercial advertising, whether real or virtual, is permitted on the field of play, or on the ground within the area enclosed by the goal nets, or the technical area, or the referee review area, the RRA, or on the ground within 1 metre or 1 yard of the boundary lines, from the time the teams enter the field of play until they have left it at half-time, and from the time the teams re-enter the field of play until the end of the match. Advertising is not permitted on the goals, nets, flag posts, or their flags, and no extraneous equipment, such as cameras, microphones, may be attached to these items. In addition, upright advertising must be at least 1 metre, 1 yard from the touchlines, at least the same distance from the goal line as the depth of the goal net, and at least 1 metre, 1 yard from the goal net. 13. Logos and emblems. The reproduction, whether real or virtual, of representative logos or emblems of FIFA, confederations, national FAs, competitions, clubs or other bodies is forbidden on the field of play, on the goal nets, and in the areas they enclose, on the goals and on the flag post during playing time. They are permitted on the flags on the flag posts. 14. Video assistant referees, VARs. In matches using VARs, there must be a video operation room, the VOR, and at least one referee review area, the RRA. Video operation room, VOR. The VOR is where the video assistant referee, the VAR, the assistant VAR, the AVAR, and the replay operator, the RO, work. It may be in or close to the stadium, or at a more distant location. Only authorised persons are permitted to enter the VOR or communicate with the VAR, AVAR, and RO during the match. A player, substitute, substituted player, or team official who enters the VOR will be sent off. Referee Review Area, RRA. In matches using VARs, there must be at least one referee review area where the referee undertakes an on-field review, an OFR. The referee review area must be in a visible location outside the field of play and clearly marked. A player, substitute, substituted player or team official who enters the referee review area will be shown a yellow card.